The countdown has begun, and it's only just less than 5 weeks to Karnataka elections. And the Congress is riding high on the aspect that no government or party has been voted back to power. Joining us here exclusively on NDTV is Mr. Siddaramaiah, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, and probably in the recent times the only Chief Minister to complete 5 years a term, and also the leader of the opposition. Thank you for joining us here on NDTV.
Thank you too.
NDTV was in Kolar.
Yes.
On Saturday. We saw a tremendous response. Has your Kolar seat been confirmed?
No, not yet confirmed. See, the leaders and the workers of the Congress party from Kolar district and also Chikbalapura and Bangalore rural districts, they are requesting me to contest from Kolar.
Okay.
They thought that if I contest from Kolar, it helps more than 20 constituencies in and around Kolar. That is why they are requesting me to contest from Kolar.
Okay.
So mentally I am prepared to contest from Kolar. But ultimately High Command has to decide whether I should contest from one constituency or two constituencies. Ultimately High Command has to decide. I told Kolar people that if High Command agrees, I will contest from Kolar also. Okay. Because they have already cleared Varna.
Correct, yes.
So I will contest from Varna. And if High Command agrees, I will contest from Kolar also.
Okay. When you say if the High Command agrees, do you have a second option if they don't agree?
No, it's not a question of option.
Okay.
It's not a question of having option and
winnability.
That is not the case here.
Okay.
High Command ultimately has to agree.
Right.
If the High Command agrees, I will contest.
This elections, we've only seen especially BJP speaking on, polarization on communal lines. But for the Congress, the only poll plank has been 40% corruption. Have you not gone beyond that?
In 2018 manifesto,
yes,
they have promised 600 promises. Out of 600 promises, they have implemented only 50-55 promises. Not even 10% of the promises they have made. In addition to that, it is a corrupt government. Corruption is rampant. Never in the history of Karnataka, the people of Karnataka have seen such a corrupt government. I don't say that corruption was not there during our time, but not to this extent. See, we have never taken money for the release of LOC, for approval of the projects, for transfers, postings, recruitments. In all these things, BJP government started collecting money. See, that is why the Contractors Association has written a letter. The Non-Aided Schools Association, they have written a letter.
yes,
Swamiji made a statement that this government is asking money for the release of money to the MUT. See, all these things clearly show that this government is a most corrupt government. That is why people are fed up with this government, because there are no development at all. There is no development. In addition to that, there is no land order problem. And they are doing hate politics here in Karnataka. Hijab is not an issue at all. Halal is not an issue at all. Ajan is not an issue at all. Again, they have created this Nanjegowda and Uri Gowda issue. Unnecessarily, they are bringing that Muslim Tipu Sultan issue. Why they are not relevant at all from the point of view of development? See, in order to divert the minds of the people, they are bringing all these issues, emotional issues.
Okay. So what will win, this election you're saying? It won't, if it is not the polarization angle of the BJP. What will win?
Congress party, on the basis of its achievement, we will win the election and we will come back to power with a comfortable majority this time.
Okay. So since you said about, Congress has done a lot of developmental works for the people, the recent reservation, it was a last minute ditch of the Bombay government to placate Vokaligas and the Lingaites in a hope probably to ensure that their vote bank is intact. Now my question to you is, if the Congress comes back to power, will you reverse that?
If we come to power, what we will do is, we will take the report from Permanent Backward Class Commission.
Okay.
Because in Indira Sahani case, the Supreme Court clearly said that if any community is to be included or deleted from the backward class list, the Permanent Backward Class Commission of a particular state has to recommend, give the recommendation. If there is no recommendation by the Permanent Backward Class Commission, then whatever decision taken by the government is not legal.
Okay.
That is the legal position. Here in this recategorization of all backward communities and scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and Lingayas, Vokaligas, all these without any report.
Okay.
Without any report or without any decision from this court, they are recategorized. How it stands the scrutiny of the law in the eye of the law? That is our objection.
Okay.
See, it is not unscientific, it is not constitutional, it is not based on Permanent Backward Class Commission report. Therefore, it is unconstitutional and unscientific, and it is not. It does not stand in the eye of the law.
No.
If anybody goes to the court, if it challenges, the entire matter will be struck down.
I wanted to ask you this. Who is your biggest enemy? Because I'm coming to this question because you said this will be your last elections. Who has been your biggest enemy in your political career? Because for the JDS says that they do not want to see you as the CM in case of a fractured mandate. So for you, who is the biggest enemy?
No, fractured verdict will not arise at all. This time, I am very, very clear. The people of Karnataka have decided to bring back the Congress party with comfortable majority. Therefore, the fractured verdict does not arise at all.
Agreed.
That is number one.
Okay, fine. Yes, fine.
Number two, JDS, last time they got 37 seats. This time they may get 20 to 25 seats, not more than that.
Their numbers have been shrinking.
Yes, it will be reduced.
Okay. Kumaraswamy says 123 is what is saying.
Whatever Pancharatna Yatra is there and people are gathering and all those things, but people have decided to give power to Congress party alone.
You know, you come from a socialist background. And since 2013 onward, you've been saying that you will retire from electoral politics. Electoral politics. You will retire. You told this back in 2013. You said in 2018. Now it's 2023. Is this final?
Yes, yes. It is my last election, last electoral fight.
Got it.
Electoral fight. I am not go out of the active politics. I will be in active politics. I will continue in active politics. But as far as the electoral politics is concerned, this will be my last election.
Okay. Since, like I said, you come from a socialist background, why didn't you actually think at that point in time that probably you could have given up your post to new blood? Why didn't you think that way?
See, you are asking unnecessarily, you are beating the drum, empty drum unnecessarily.
Okay.
Congress party, this time, I don't know whether you have understood the pulses of the people. I have been in politics since 45 years. I got elected to the Taluka board in the year 1978. Ever since I became the Taluka board member, I have been in active politics. As minister, as deputy chief minister, as chief minister, as president of the party, I have toured several times the entire Karnataka state. I know the pulses of the people.
Got it. The pulse of the people, even we hear, is that you are their mass leader. But I want to know personally from you that if, since you're saying Congress will come back to power, I see two people vying for the CM's post. You've agreed this on camera. You've said this.
I am also an aspirant for the chief minister post.
Yes.
Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is also an aspirant for the chief minister's post. In democracy, these things are happening, happening.
Okay.
Nothing wrong in that.
Absolutely nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Yes.
If D.K. Shivkumar wants to become the chief minister, nothing wrong.
Absolutely.
If I want to become the chief minister, some ex wants to become the chief minister, nothing wrong. Ultimately, the newly elected MLAs, they have to elect
okay, so the majority comes
leader of the legislature party. And ultimately, High Command has to take a decision. So that is the democratic procedure.
Also, finally, last question to you is with regard to Rahul Gandhi coming down to Kola, where he did make that statement. On the same day, we are going to have even Prime Minister Narendra Modi here in Bandipur.
Well, Rahul Gandhi factor, the BJP is afraid of Rahul Gandhi. That is why immediately after the court decision, they are disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha.
Okay.
It should not have been happened. And they have issued the notice to Rahul Gandhi. What does it indicate? There are so many persons who have retired, who have completed their Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, they are continuing in the government quarters. See, Rahul Gandhi, his democratic manner, how he replied to the notice given by the housing department. He said, that's okay, you have issued the notice, I am going to vacate the house.
So with Rahul Gandhi coming to Kola, what message are you all trying to send across?
He is coming to Kolar because after the disqualification, first time he is coming to Kolar because in 2019, in Lok Sabha election, he made a speech at Kolar.
Yes.
He said that those who are surnames of Modi, they are all Kaldru. See, why he said was, see, Nirav Modi was there, Lalit Modi was there, the other Modis were there. They all looted banks' money and left India and gone to England. Who supported them? BJP government only supported them. Who has issued the visa and this what you call
Passport.
Passport? Yeah, who issued the government of India only? See, he called them. They are all thieves of money, public money. They have looted.
So, with Rahul Gandhi coming down, what message are you all sending it across?
It is to across the nation. You want to send the message that you will, protect the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech, which is a fundamental right under the Indian Constitution.
Well, thank you, Mr. Siddaramaiah, for joining us here exclusively on NDTV.
Thank you also.
With the leader of the opposition, the face, of course, of the Congress, where in fact hoping in a way, saying that Congress is going to win at least about 150 seats and ruling out hung assembly.
Thank you.
In Bengaluru with Kumar Shrija for NDTV.